Are you a live streamer, podcaster, or just someone that wants to have better audio when you're in an area like say desktop, maybe for a Zoom meeting or a live streamer? Well, one of my favorite microphones is the Samson Q2U. And so I'm going to show you a little bit about this microphone. So as you can see here, this is the Samson Q2U. It is a dynamic microphone, which means that you have to talk up close to it in order for anything to be picked up. Now, what are some of the benefits of that, say to other types of microphones is if you've got a lot of background things going on, people in other parts of the room, it's very hard for that to be picked up. So I'm actually, at the moment, I'm using my Lav Go with my wireless Go 2 as I start this, but I am going to switch over to the Samson in a little bit so you can see what that sounds like. So this is kind of what comes in the box, so to speak. You get the microphone, you get this nice tabletop stand, and now it's got pros and cons because you got to remember, if you hit your desk, anything, it will still go through this, and a little bit of that vibration could be picked up in there. And so that may be where I'm going to show you something here in a little bit. Now, it has two things that make this really handy that come with it, right? So this is not only gives you the ability to have a USB, uh, a USB-A connector, and this goes into the microphone as such. And this doesn't require phantom power, which is great because if you want to, so as you can see, I could plug this straight into my computer using that stand. I'm ready to go. Nothing else required. If I want to plug it into my phone, I can get an adapter. This is for an iPhone. This is a USB A to Lightning connector. If I plug it into my phone, I can now use this to actually do audio on my phone, as well as there's also a connector available for your USB-C. So if I wanted to do something with my iPad or another USB-C device, because I don't have an interface, so this works great. You'll also see on the back here, this little hole here, you can actually plug in headphones. If you want to hear what you're sounding like in there, and then you also have the other thing that comes with this. This is where it kind of takes things a step up, allows you to graduate, so to speak, when you get an interface, is you do have a XLR cable, right? So this is really going to update your sound. But in order to do that, you're going to have an interface. Well, I just happen to have that set up over here. I'm going to bring it into the picture here. This is my Samson Q2U. It's got the XLR, and it's going into a Focusrite 2i2 interface where I'm then able to control my gain so that prevents things like clipping. The other thing is we want to talk across the mic so don't get plosives as they're talked about. So I'm going to switch over to the Samson on my audio here on this video so you can kind of see the difference. And so now you're hearing me on the Samson Q2U going through my interface. You might notice a difference. You may not notice a big difference. But if you want to have something that's going to give you great audio at a very reasonable price, this is a great starter. I even say it's beyond a starter microphone. So when you're starting out podcasting, live streaming, want a solid microphone that's going to grow with you, as you saw, being able to go from a USB mic to an XLR mic out of the box. Nothing else you got to do. Definitely something to consider. If you got questions, just follow us on Amazon. Happy to help you out with Dealcasters, and hope you found this video helpful. If you do, give us a thumbs up, and talk to you soon.